Hi guys, before I start this discussion assignment, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Kelly Lacefield. I apologize for the way I sound right now. I am a little sick. The topic that I chose for this discussion assignment was ancient Egypt, and more specifically the Egyptian practice of embalming and sun worship. Sorry, I wrote down some talking points, so if I look down, I apologize for that. Embalming in ancient Egypt was part of a religious ritual. The Egyptians believed that when someone died, their soul would take a trip around the sun and back to the body. They believed that this trip could take about 3,000 years. The ancient Egyptians believed that in life, the soul is at a constant battle between good and evil. And in death, they believed that the god of the underworld, Osiris, would give the final judgment of what happens to their soul. The practice of embalming was important because it came from the belief that the dead would continue their normal everyday activities in the afterlife. For those high in rank, their brain would be removed and placed in a canopic jar. The cavities in the head and body were cleaned and they were filled with resin and spices. The body was immersed in natron, which is a salt-like solution. And after 40 days, the body would be set out in the dry, hot climate to dehydrate. Then the wrapping process began. They would coat the body in oils and perfumes, fragrances, and then they would wrap, and then they would use like gemstones and family heirlooms, and then they'd continue the wrapping process. And they used special linens for this wrapping process. And they would use hieroglyphics and they would wrap. And the wrapping process was different for each class in society, but I think it was just cool to learn about their embalming process, their embalming process. And I think it was cool to learn a little bit more about their religion. Thank you guys.